Hello, hello, and welcome to Just Vintage Crochet. I want to dive right into another mystery pattern. I've been having so much fun with these lately. I look at my stack of patterns to make, and I just don't want to. I want to make one of these. I want to do another mystery. So let's make another mystery. If you're new to the channel, I've got a bunch of patterns here from the 1840s to about the 1970s, and we don't have any context, no titles, no pictures, anywhere that could possibly give away what the pattern is has been blacked out. My son has all of the photos. So whenever we're done with one and it might include a photo, this one looks like it might include a photo, I just run down the hall and get the photos from him. He's the one who puts all these together. So I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, if not maybe over 1,000 patterns. So he's the one who picks these out for me. I have no idea on earth what they are. Let's pick our pattern. Here we go. Make sure nothing popped out yesterday or day before yesterday. One popped out on me. All right. Oh. We got a twofer here. Drop that one. And what do we got? What do we got? Number 22. Right here on top. I don't do that on purpose, I swear. On occasion this happens, and yeah. Looks like this one here is from 1933. And it looks like a little pattern. Oh boy, little bitty. Okay, number 22. Let's see. Well, it's not giving us any material. Golly, what do we got? I don't know. You know, when in doubt, just grab your bedspread cotton. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll be right back. Okay, so I went with the silver Aunt Lydia's Classic thread, number 10. It calls for a 1.5 millimeters. Since this doesn't tell me any materials to use, I'm just going to use what's recommended on the thread. This was a gift in my second Happy Mail. All right, it wants us to chain 8 into a ring, and so we're going to form a ring. Then chain 1 and work 10 single crochet. The fact that it's asking for a single crochet tells me this is a US written pattern into the ring. So let's chain 8. Let's chain 8, make a ring, chain 1, and work 10 single crochet. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Slip stitch into the first chain. There we go, chain 1. Now let's work 10 single crochet into this ring. 1, 2, 3, 9, and 10. All right, it's not telling us how to join, so I'm just going to go ahead and slip stitch into the very first stitch. We'll make sure that's not the chain 1. Hang on, let me count from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I almost slip stitched into the chain 1. Gotta be careful about that, huh? There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and chain 1 just to lock that down. Okay, now it says to chain 5, 2 treble cluster in the same single crochet, chain 4, slip stitch and cluster for a picot. The P means picot. Chain 6, slip stitch and next single crochet, and then do this 10 times. Okay. So let's chain 5. I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2 treble cluster into the same single crochet. So 1 and 2, stop, leave a loop left unworked on your hook, yarn over twice, pull through 2, pull through 2, then pull through all 3, and then chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, slip stitch and cluster for a picot. So I'm going to go ahead and slip stitch. See, how would that look if I were to slip stitch right back into the top where these 3 loops are? That looks all right. Feels pretty secure too. Slip stitch, oh, chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then slip stitch into the next single crochet. And we do this 10 times, so in all 10 single crochet. So here's my slip stitch. Now we chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 treble cluster, yarn over twice into the same single crochet. 1, 2, yarn over twice again. 1 and 2. Pull through all 3. Chain 4, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to go right into the top of these three loops we pulled through. All right, there we go. Chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slip stitch into the next stitch over. So that's the repeat. I will be right back. I'm going to work this all the way around. Okay, that's what we have so far. I'll be right back. Okay, so tell me what you think about this. On these last 2, I don't know what to call them, maybe petals. Instead of chaining 6 on the way down, I only chained 5 because as you can see when I chain 6, looks how it's kind of yanked up like that. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. Seems like 1 stitch too many, so I kind of want to go back and redo them all, but with 5 chains going down instead of 6. Let's see what the next row wants. It really doesn't say how to end this either. So what I did is I had 1 stitch left, it looked like, and I just slip stitched into it right here. Right there. Okay. Now it says to chain 6 and fasten up back to tip of the next petal. It does say petal. Chain 3, 2 double crochet in the same space. In the picot, chain 4, 3 double crochet in the next picot. Okay, 9 times. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I just leave it? I just don't like the way it looks. All yanked up like that on one. It doesn't look like this. Looks more even, you see? I think it's bothering me too much. I have to redo it. I'm sorry. I has to. Uh-oh. What's going on here? There we go. Yeah, I just need to redo it. It's bothering me. So I'm going to redo this. I'm going to work 5 chains coming back down instead of 6. I just don't like this. It's bothering me. I'll be right back. Okay, I really think I like the way this looks better. It just seems to look a little more put together. Okay, row 3, chain 6, fasten up back to tip of next petal. Chain 3, 2 double crochet in same space, and it says back to tip, but do they mean the picot? They're not specifically saying the picot yet, but maybe they do. Then it says chain 4, 3 double crochet next picot. I'm going to assume that they mean picot. All right, I already have, well, I'll just undo this chain. All right, chain 6, and then fasten into the top of the next picot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Fasten into the top of the picot. Chain 3 and 2 double crochet into the same space. All right, I'm going to fasten with a slip stitch. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 double crochet into the same picot. 1 and 2. Now we work a chain 4, 3 double crochet into the next picot 9 more times. Chain 4, slip stitch into the first, chain 3. Okay, so chain 4, 2, 3, 4, and work 3 double crochet into this next picot over. All right, 1, 2, and 3, chain 4, 2, 3, 4, and then repeat into the next picot. Okay, 3 double crochet into here. I'm going to repeat this all the way around, and then I'm going to end with a chain 4 and slip stitch into the top of the first chain 3 right here. Okay, I will be right back. Okay, here we go. I went ahead and joined into the top of my chain 3 after I chained 4, and I secured it with a slip stitch. Now, row 4, chain 3, 2 double crochet into the same stitch. Chain 7, 3 double crochet into the first double crochet of the next group. Around and join. I wonder, do we join with a chain 7? Do we chain 7 then join? Because this is the repeat. Everything in the parentheses should be the repeat. All right, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then 2 double crochet into the same stitch. 1 and 2. Then chain 7. Yes, chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then 3 double crochet. Wait. Yes, 3 double crochet into the first double crochet of the next group. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and repeat 3 double crochet into the first double crochet of the next group. I think I do end with a chain 7. Oops, I said chain 7, so I started chaining 7. I think I do end with a chain 7 before I join. 2 and 3. So I'll be right back. I'm going to work this all the way around, and we shall see how it turns out. Okay, and I did go ahead and chain 7 before joining. All right, and row 5 as row 4, but with 9 chains. Then it says here, make 5 more rows, 2 more stitches in loops in each row. 19 chain loops in last row. So make 5 more rows, 2 more stitches. I'm assuming that means 2 more chains in the loops. I think they're calling these loops in each row. So we're going to add 7, 8, 9, then 9, 10, 11, then 12, 13, 13, 14, 15, 15, 16, 17, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do all of that. Let's start this one together. So chain 3, then 2 more double crochet into the same. There we go. Now we chain 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 3 double crochet into the first double crochet. And here we go. 2 and 3. Then just chain 9 and repeat. I'll be back whenever I am all done. Okay, everything is done. I finished with 19 chains between each group of 3 double crochets. All right, so let's see the last row now. Slip stitch in the next 2 double crochet. I already have a chain 1, so I'll undo that. So slip stitch. And then 1 more. Okay. Okay, chain 6 and slip OM. I'm going to say fifth stitch from the hook for a picot. I'm going to say that was meant to say IN, so in, fifth stitch from the hook for a picot. Chain 2, double treble 6 times in the 10th stitch of the next space. All right, let's just do that much. So we have here chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, slip stitch into the 5th stitch down, for a picot. Then it said chain 2, double treble into the same stitch, why does that not seem right? Oh, I guess I should have kept reading. Okay, chain 2, double treble 6 times in the 10th stitch of the next space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have to work 10 double trebles. I don't think that was a double treble. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So I got to do 10 of those. Let me just read on. 10 times, or not 10 times, sorry, 6 times in the 10th stitch of the next space. 6, 6, picot. Did I get another pattern that has errors? Chain 2, slip stitch in 3, double crochet. All right, let's just start with making the 6 double treble, see what that looks like to try to decipher what this means. Okay, so I'll be right back. I'm going to work 5 more into this chain stitch here. Okay, 6 double treble are now made. 10 stitch, next space. Okay, 6, 6, chain 6. I just don't know what they're trying to say. 6, I think this is an error. Picot, chain 2, slip stitch in 3rd, double crochet. Oh, slip stitch in 3, double crochet, then repeat. Well, let's look at what we started off with. Okay, we started off with 2 double crochet. We started off with slip stitching, then we chained 6, slip stitched on the 5th. Then I think I'm just going to copy what we did right here. So chain 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Work a picot in the 5th stitch. Then chain 2. So it says to slip stitch over the next 3. 1, 2, and 3. Then it says to repeat. What do you think? It just makes sense. So I'm going to repeat. Chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Picot into the 5th. Chain 2, and then into the 10th chain, work my 6 double treble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I'm going to finish this all the way around. So basically, when we're done making our 6 trebles, double trebles, we will chain 6. Work a picot in the 5th chain of those 6, then chain 2 and slip stitch over the next 3 double crochet and start it all over again. So I'll be right back, but yeah, it looks like 2 patterns with errors twice in a row. My goodness. Okay, here it is. I went ahead and weaved in all of my ends. Wow. It went from being very plain to being very ornate after that last round was put on. Isn't that nice? It needs to be blocked because it's a little bit warped. It wants to curl in on itself, but here is the details of it. I really like this. And if I'm honest, it kind of looks a little Halloweenish. That's what I was thinking as I was making it. I'm like, is this a spider web or something? Because it is giving me spider web vibes. So, okay, you guys know the routine. I've got to go run down the hall and get the reveal, at least, if nothing else, the title. The title's been blacked out. So I think this has a picture with the title in it. So I will be right back. Okay, well, I thought I was going to have 4 for 4. No, this one, while it looks amazing, is not a success, which might explain why it's curling. Here is how it's actually supposed to look. But look, it is called a spider web. Figure number 2, spider web. So this is number 2. Yeah, they need to block theirs too. Theirs is a mess. But, okay, I like them both very, very equally. This one needs blocked, but I'm also kind of biased. I like this one too. I think both are really, really nice. So let's try to figure out, what did they mean here? Okay, so slip stitch into the next 2 double crochet. Okay, I got that part right. Chain 6, slip OM, 5th, I think that's supposed to be in, 5th stitch from hook for a picot. Okay, that's right there. Chain 2. Oh, I see where I messed up. I didn't work the repeat within the parentheses when it said 6 times. Oh, what a goofball. This is so me. 6 times meaning you got to do this chain 6 and make a picot 6 times. So yeah, I'm goofy. I didn't even pay attention to the parentheses. I was paying attention to the asterisk. Oh. It's okay. It's a happy accident. Look at it. It's so pretty. It just needs a little blocking to manipulate this cotton to stay put. It's not really even curling up that much. I can show you if I move to the side. You can see how much it's curling. Right there on the little lip, you can see how much it's trying to curl. It's not that bad. I like both of them equally. And yeah, this looks like a pretty spider web, and this looks like a pretty spider web. And I think that somehow fate allowed me to pick this pattern for the very festive Halloween month of October. That's what I think. Fate. The fate pattern. Okay, guys. I am having so much fun with these. I hope you guys don't mind. I might film another one. I am really enjoying these. I like mystery patterns. And I've got so many patterns. I've been going through all of them. And after working the coat and then the shawl, I'm just a little exhausted on big projects right now. And I've got a lot of them, a lot more shawls. And I was even looking at some hats. And I'm feeling slightly uninspired. I just want to make things that I don't pick, but that the bowl picks. You know, like I don't want to be responsible for picking the next pattern. I just want fate to pick it. And look, fate Fate picked us a really awesome, in my opinion, kind of a Halloween pattern. I mean, it's called Spiderweb, and it's from 1933. Very fun. So here, I'll hold this up. If you want to just take screenshots of this pattern and write it down, right there, and then right there. Okay, guys, I will see you in the next mystery. Bye.